Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing a very important topic in React, and that is called Redux. So Redux is again a very important state management technique, and whenever you are going for any interview or whenever you are going to make a big application. So Redux plays a very important role in terms of state management, because again, state management is an art, how you manage the state, because whenever you are going to create any big application, you will have to deal with number of components. If you talk about any e-commerce application, if we just see what type of component it has, so it will have a component that is responsible for updating the value of a cart, number of items in a cart. There will be one component that will display the list of products. There will be one component that will be showing your total amount that you have added in your cart. So all these different types of component, they are placed on one page. So here the single page application concept is there, where your page is having number of component, and those components updates or their state is managed independently, and instead of re-rendering the whole page whenever there is a new update, it only renders the component. So before Redux, we were managing the state using props. So again, whenever we want to update any state or update the value of any component, something must be passed to that component. And before Redux, again, in terms of small application, it was done using props. So using props, we pass the value from parent to child and then child to child. So this way we were managing the state. But as the complexity of your application increases, then passing the value or managing the state using props, it becomes very complex. So in order to reduce that, or in order to have a very good solution, we use this Redux. Again, Redux is a store, just like you can imagine it as like a database. Now you are only responsible for your application logic. Managing the state is being done using Redux. So in case of Redux, we don't have to navigate through parent to child and then to child using props. Using Redux, the store is centralized store, and any of your component, whether it is a parent, it is a child, or we have some nested child where like child to child. So whatever level the child is there, the complexity is not increased, because there is a direct connection from any of the component at any level to the store. So data access and data update, it is very simple, because for every component, the way the state is managed from Redux is same. So now we'll discuss about the main component of Redux. So since we use Redux for state management, first of all, we have a store, and the scope of the store, we use a provider. So provider, we give the access for the full application. Within provider, we provide the store, because again, the provider will be at the top level and all your application will be inside your provider. So first thing is like, we need to make sure that this store is available for each component, one step access for every state. So for that, we use this provider. Then the second thing is store. So we provide the store to this provider. Now what this store has, so in order to create a store, we will have this create store, and again, what the store does, it stores the state of each component, and whenever there is any update required, there is a reducer. So this store has a reducer. So this store passes the value to the reducer. It passes the request that I have got this request to update, delete, whatever request you have got. And again, this reducer does all those things. So whenever this store get any request, it passes this state to the reducer that this is the state that I have got and this is the request that I have got. So this is the initial state, and a request from the event dispatcher is that I have to increment or decrement. Now this reducer function, what it does, based upon the instruction from store, it updates or deletes whatever request is there. It does that, and then whatever component subscribers who are listening to this, they are automatically updated from the store. So reducer, again, in simple terms, reducer is a simple function that is attached to the store. This reducer function, it works based upon the instructions given by the store. So store and reducer, these are again the part that is being handled for the state management, not from the application. Now, two things. One is like whenever there is any event, so we have two hooks. One hook will be responsible to send the event to the store. Store will receive the event. It will ask the reducer function to do the appropriate step, and then once it is done, then there will be another hook. One hook for dispatching and one hook for selecting. So this is the full architecture how Redux works in order to process any state management. So again, architecture is very simple. Right now the updated one, we use Redux toolkit. So this way, every state, every component, in spite of at any level, it is able to easily manage the state directly from the store. Now in big and complex application, we don't use these props for passing the values. So friends, this is all about Redux in React. And again, Redux is not limited to React only. It can be used with Vue also. It can be used with Angular also. So it's a separate part, not again limited to React. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video.